What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Monday Night Raw review. A lot of big things happened on the show tonight. I guess you can say a lot of big things. Night after SummerSlam, new logo. I see a new type of an intro, what they all did, and they really did show off that new WWE logo since they got rid of the old one. Daniel Bryan's music hit, and Stephanie came out in a shirt that said Steph, 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 as everybody. It was like a yes shirt, and she was doing the yes chants, and she talked about what happened last night at SummerSlam, and all social media was into it last night. And now they got two announced tables out there now, a German one. And pretty much she said everything from last night, from Brock Lesnar giving the beating to John Cena to become the new champion, to Jericho versus Wyatt, to Ambrose versus Rollins. But the biggest thing was her opponent, Brie Bella, which you could all see and relive it, which everybody said $9.99. And she said that Daniel Bryan was never faithful, and pretty much all Nikki Bella, person that pretty much she betrayed her sisters. Nikki came out, pretty much Nikki said she always stole the work. She was always trying to be the better twin. It was never about them. She was selfish. She was manipulative. They said that she got married before her, and said and why did she marry that troll for? And she did it for herself. Why would you be with a goat-faced idiot like Brian, she kept saying. And she said she could have lost sister, but it never really meant nothing to her. And pretty much bashed Brie Bella, and Brie came out saying that Nikki, sister, what are you doing? You're like my family. And Brie said she forgive her. I said, you forgive me? Pretty much Nikki slapped her to the ground, and Brie went in the back crying then. And pretty much Cole's like the best thing out of there, which I don't know if does anybody really want to see the Bella twins go against each other, like, for real? Like, I don't know, this thing's going on too long. So now it's Nikki Bella versus Nikki Bella versus Brie Bella. It's like, is this really even believable in a way? Like, last night was a lot of logic problems, but this even makes it more confusing. Harper and Rowan against Big Show and Mark Henry, which was a really good match, I'll say that. And I guess they're going to be going against the Usos for the tag team titles soon, maybe at Night of Champions. Miz was in the back with Ziggler's in the back with Ric Flair, since he's the new Intercontinental Champion. Miz talked about he was an A-lister, and pretty much Ziggler said, you're an A-hole, he says, and Flair pretty much went off with the woo then. Seth Rollins was in the back talking about what happened last night at the Lumberjack match, how he survived, how he took out Ambrose, and he was going to cash it in, the Money in the Bank, soon. And Ambrose pretty much poured the ice bucket challenge on him and says, hey, what? It's for charity, and threw the bucket at him, and they started brawling with each other then. And pretty much he went to complain to Triple H, and Triple H says, well, the fans are going to choose you guys' fate tonight, and the blood won't be on the authorities' hands, it'll be on theirs. Paige went against Natalya she went against Natalya in a match. AJ came out, pretty much distracted it in, because Paige had dedicated this match to her friend AJ, and AJ came out and says, I'm your friend. And pretty much says, let me come in and shake your hand, since Natalya got the roll-up win on Paige. And then after AJ chased Paige off, everybody just started chanting CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Triple H and Stephanie came out with Stephanie had different clothes this time, and pretty much they unveiled the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship, which is pretty much the WWE title, but with the WWE Network on and the Brock Lesnar symbols on the side. As they came out, they all took pictures in the ring. It was a new time, it was a new era, a new champion, and Heyman pretty much got on the mic and talked about, my name is Paul Heyman, I am the one behind the one who, I'm the one behind the one who conquered the one who thought was the one to beat the one in 21 and 1. And pretty much Heyman, he talked about what happened last night, how Lesnar destroyed Cena, and talked about people were really cheering Lesnar, saying thank you Lesnar. They were really cheering for Brock Lesnar. And pretty much he made John Cena not even appear tonight on the show since John Cena wasn't there. And Heyman went on talking about the destruction of last night. And he said, I've been in this industry since he was 14. And he's never seen an ass kicking that Cena took. And pretty much then he talked about the reigns. And let's talk about reigns. How did The Rock have a reign? What, three and a half years? Stone Cold, four and a half years. But John Cena had 10. That's been doing this for 10 years since he been in WrestleMania when he left the title. And pretty much he saw Cena get destroyed last night since he had the best seat of the house. And he sees the fans, and he knows these fans love John Cena. Even his own kids are fans of John Cena. It pisses him off that they're fans of John Cena. And pretty much like he respected John Cena. He would have made him a Paul Heyman guy for being going as one of the greatest fighting champions, but Brock doesn't share stuff like that. And he talked about defeating the Undertaker streak and how Cena's hustle, loyalty, respect, saying like, if you have street cred, you think you can walk away and live, but when you have the street cred, you die. And John Cena, he died, and he challenger dies. You face Brock Lesnar, you die. And pretty much he went on to the Brockonomics then, and pretty much talked about what happened. Eat, sleep, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, F5, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, suplex, repeat, punch, repeat, suplex, repeat, F5, repeat, eat, sleep, conquer, John Cena. Which, once again, for another week in a row, Paul Heyman, the master of the mic on the show, in my opinion. Always great, just great, the gloating. It's Paul Heyman. You can't doubt Paul Heyman on the mic. Ziggler went against Miz for the Intercontinental Championship rematch, which was pretty much a count out, since Miz kind of almost super kicked Miz off the apron, and pretty much Ziggler was counted out. Then Miz tried to attack him, but Ziggler zigzagged on him, still retained the title, since it was won by count out then. Jack Swagger was in the back, talking about he failed his country, but he was going to make up for that, even though he's failed. But he talks about America, how he loves America, and he said, we the people. But there was no Zeb Coulter with him that night, as he went against Cesaro, and Cesaro finally got a freaking win. When she doesn't comply, the man claiming to be the thief makes good on his threat. Cesaro got a win in almost. When is the last time Cesaro had a win? I don't know. Mal's out there, he received the items Friday in a simple envelope. It was about 10 or 15 pieces of jewelry and a watch. He turned that envelope over to the Houston police, who say that Grover has now confirmed that some of the contents are indeed hers. But they have no idea yet if they are real or what the thief's motives may be. We want to find out, get the full fact information, whether it was from the television shows from the weeks that is what took on the individual testimony to find out if there was any other. Grover attested that the thief's claims have no way to a crook to determine what is her and worse than what she is. Sorry about that. Cesaro got a win. And he finally got a win in a very long time. And Bo Dallas came out then talking about how Jack Swagger failed millions of views on SummerSlam, and he failed his country. But all you gotta do is just to get it all back. You gotta believe. Believe. Pretty much coming to Jericho talking about having a match with Bray Wyatt, how Wyatt is dead inside, but Jericho pretty much said, I have my fans. And pretty much he has Y2J, he has the fire inside of him, and nothing can ever take that away. And he said he pretty much not done with Bray Wyatt, I guess, than what Jericho said. I thought it would have been more. Reigns, Sheamus, and RVD went against Ryback, Orton, and Curtis Axel, which Ryback was over tonight since this is his hometown. And everybody was like, feed me more. Ryback rules. Let's go. Ryback was over. He was over tonight. This match is really good though for the 6-man tag. Pretty much Van Dam hitting the 5-star frog splash on Curtis Axel winning the match, so it was really good. But Ryback for once in a long time was really over with the crowd. Orton was walking in the back. Pretty much Flair wanted to give him advice, and Orton didn't want to do it, or said you can find him on the Legend Killer again. I don't know what Flair's doing around. I don't even know what Flair's doing around. But I guess he's doing something, maybe for Orton. And if you hold that, sorry about that again. Pretty much Bray Wyatt then cut a promo talking about Jericho. He's a man of his word. He took out Jericho. And yes, he did see nothing. He had no soul in him, but he's here to collect souls, he says. And he said he'd be the new face of salvation. He said follow the buzzards. He saw his one against Goldust and Stardust, so it was like, I didn't even know Goldust and Stardust will still do a match, but they got the win over the tag team champions. So, pretty much like whatever in that match. I don't know if they were going to get a title shot in that. Rusev and Lana came out, talking about how they beat pretty much beat America last night. From our Mother Russia, we did this for Vladimir Putin. And pretty much until Mark Henry came out talking about America then, how he was in the Olympics, how he did everything. And pretty much tired of these two jackasses coming out here doing this every week. And he pretty much called Rusev, like, look here boy, I'm going to take you down and put you in the Hall of Fame. And pretty much he just stared down Rusev sucker punched him. They brawled in the ring for a minute, but Henry took him down, hit the World Strongest Slam, which is a very great performance by Mark Henry, I must say, and destroyed Rusev. So I guess he'll be his next opponent, even though he's in a tag team, go for the titles maybe. But Henry killed him right there. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose in a Falls Count Anywhere match. It was voted on, which was a heck of a brawl, people. It was a brawl with Rollins and Ambrose pretty much going all over the place. It was nuts. It was insane. Power bombs through chairs, tables. Kane came out there and got involved. Even when Ambrose was about to win it, Kane pulled him out, but Ambrose threw him over the table and jumped off the other two announce tables into Rollins. When he got to the announce table, then Seth Rollins was they pretty much took out Dean Ambrose, hit the curb stomp on after Kane choked. Even though the table didn't break for some reason, they pretty much pulled out a bag and was about to cinder blocks in, and Kane placed his head over Dean Ambrose head over the cinder blocks, and Rollins hit the curb stomp in and pretty much smashed his face in. But it was nuts. But it was a crazy brawl to end the show. It was the crowd was saying this is awesome. It was nuts. So I thought it was insane. But pretty much a big show after Monday Night Raw tonight. John Cena will explain next week what he's going to do. Who is going to be the next person to face Brock Lesnar for the title? Who can face Brock Lesnar for the title now? I don't know who, I don't know what, but I guess we got to see. I just don't know who though. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Once you know it's me, HWD. Come into news and reviews, comment, subscribe. Came what you saw. It's Monday Night Raw. All you gotta do is, you know, it takes a lot to run on feet, but you must do is eat, sleep, suplex, repeat. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Check out our reactions from SummerSlam and the SummerSlam 2014 review. Out of here. See you guys later. Peace.